In commercialization, I explained about that it based on cash payment. In India, after the various land revenue settlements were put in place, the commercialization of agriculture took place. Peasants were forced to cultivate high value commercial crops like opium, indigo, jute, cotton, rubber, coffee, tea, spices, etc. Opium was exported to China in exchange of Chinese tea. Indigo was cultivated in Bengal and exported to Britain and Europe. Jute, cotton, rubber produced from India to fulfill the needs of European traders. In the beginning of 19th century, the Central American indigo trade completely collapsed due to war between England and Spain. After the American Revolution, British lost their control over North American indigo because they got independence, America. Thus, there was a crisis in the global indigo market. The English East India Company began to look for ways to expand the area under indigo cultivation. Let us see there are different methods to expand the indigo cultivation. Especially they used two methods. Both were failed. One was Nij system, Nij, Nij system, and another one was riot method, RYOT, riot method. In the Nij system, the planters produced indigo on lands that they directly controlled. But they faced a number of problems. There, large areas were not available and tenants were in conflict. They could not hire labor to work because they were busy in working their own land. They failed to arrange the fields for ploughing, so this method was utterly failed. They replaced another method which was known as a riot method. Under this method, a contract was signed between the riot or village headman and the planters. The riots were given loan and forced to grow only indigo. Especially about 25% of their area should be produced only indigo. So this method also had many problems. Especially peasants were given very low price for the product. So they failed to pay back loan. So large scale oppressive measures were used by the British against peasants, which was mostly inhuman. This inhuman oppression of the indigo cultivators forced them to revolt against the Britishers. Not only that, after indigo cultivation, the land was also not useful for other cultivation. So this method utterly failed and revolt also started by the peasants against the Britishers, against number of problems, the Britishers. So the Indigo Revolt. In 1859, riots in Bengal refused to grow indigo and refused to pay rents to the planters. The revolt started from Govindpur in Bengal, led by Digambar and Vishwambar Biswas. They gave up indigo cultivation. They fought back the Lithials, armed goons of British, when they attacked their village. The indigo uprising was held in Bihar also. As we heard about that Champaran movement led by Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi led this movement under Satyagraha movement. His Satyagraha movement, in the beginning he started from Bihar only, the Champaran movement. It was also against the Britishers for the relief of peasants, especially for indigo cultivators. Students, please read well and understand well the chapter. I can't get more time to explain all points. So go through the question answers and write the answers well and learn well. Thank you.